What up, fam? Welcome to episode 55 of 3 PM, that third-party minifig. Boom, did I just spit on the camera? And in this episode, I'm going to be looking at Brickmania's minifigures for the Ukrainian fundraiser. And regardless of how you feel about it, Brickmania is doing something to help those in need that are impacted by the conflict. So under Ukraine benefit, you can see all the sets and or minifigures you can purchase to help provide funds for people in need in the Ukraine. Proceeds from this project will go to benefit the International Rescue Committee, Direct Relief, Ukrainian Red Cross, and other humanitarian organizations directly involved in providing relief to the Ukrainian people. And to warn you, a lot of these figs and sets are a little bit pricier than you would normally expect them to be. And if you want to get more in depth into that topic, check out the latest episode with Dan Siskin on Cali, Brickmania, where he kind of explains the reasoning for his pricing for his product. So here's what's currently available in the Ukrainian benefit page of Brickmania. You got the T64 mod, like a little 172 scale Ukrainian MBT, and a custom minifigure for just under $100. It's a cool looking minifigure. I don't know when I would ever use one of these tanks because I don't play micro brick battle. The end law is pretty dope. I mean, this is a new thing created by Brick Arms, and you know they took it to another level by adding all this other custom printing to it. So I mean, this is dope. And if you're familiar with the end law, you know how much damage that thing is doing. They have the Ukrainian MBP2 infantry fighting vehicle, custom minifigure as well. I think so. Yeah, that's a woman. That's cool. We actually use these as targets in our ranges when we used to fire artillery or called air support on in Camp Pendleton and 29 Palms. These would literally be out there far, far away. We'd blow these up. I don't have this yet, and I do want it. It's the Stugna Ukrainian anti-tank guided missile. I don't know. I just really want this for some reason. I think he looks cool. It was also designed by Greg Nation. That's cool. There's also the FIM-92 or FIM Stinger, or just Stinger. I don't know if I even said that right. Man Portable Air Defense System. I have this mask. I wear this mask on my motorcycle all the time. But in case you don't know, the Stinger and guided missiles are knocking out tanks and air from far away. And that's one of the reasons why the Marine Corps stopped using tanks and artillery. Because anything we shoot, you'd be dead. So the Army now currently utilizes artillery and tanks still. The Marine Corps wants to continue being fast and swift and deadly. Well, I just named recon, but quick and fast, just get in, destroy, and leave. The United States Marine Corps is not meant for occupation. That's the Army. So we no longer have tanks and artillery in the Marine Corps. And the Commandant at the time received a lot of flack for that from the Marine Corps community. And now that this war has shown what he was trying to prove, well, so I guess that's why he was the Commandant of the Marine Corps. He obviously knew more than we did. They had this giant cargo aircraft which was destroyed during air raids by the Russians. It wasn't really destroyed flying or anything like that, but it's the largest cargo aircraft in the world, and it was destroyed. A little meme of the tractor, green tractor down there, and if you're in the know, you know why that's significant for some reason. It's a meme, guys. It's another meme. We have the T-64BV Ukrainian main battle tank, which I kind of want. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I really want this. But it's a pre-order. It's almost $400. I mean, I kind of expected it to be that price point from the beginning, but you know, I kind of want this tank. I'm not really into the Russian tanks, but like this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I said Russian tanks. They pretty much use the same thing. They have the unmanned aerial combat vehicle or a drone. Obviously, these things are doing a lot of damage. There's only 6 of those left. Oh, they have St. Javelin, obviously. I got a Ukrainian flag. And then the Ghost of Kiev in 3 different sizes. The minifig scale version, the 135th scale, the 172, and then the micro scale Ukrainian, which I'm going to look at that one first. This one's designed by Nicholas Kramer. This one's pretty cool. He has the Ukrainian colors down there, and then it's firing. So if you don't want to spend too much, well, that's still pretty pricey. But in comparison to the other two, and still support, that's a good one to have. Same thing with the 172 scale. Still a little bit larger, not that much more. Still, if you want support, it has printed pieces. And then the Ghost of Kiev, like the large 135th scale with the minifigure, the Ghost of Kiev himself. Now, the Ghost of Kiev meme, if you're not familiar with the Ghost of Kiev, I don't know if he's actually confirmed to be real or not, but he could just be a symbol of the Ukrainian people and like just standing up against a military might like Russia. He's supposedly an ace. As you can see, there's 6 jets that he knocked down right here. And if anything more than 5, that's an ace. I think in current day, I could be wrong with that, but he's an ace fighter pilot, and he's knocking out superior firepower from the Russians. He's a representation. The identities of Ukrainian pilots have been hidden under wraps just because they don't want them to be exposed. by any Russian intelligence or anything like that's for their safety. So we don't know if he's real or not. But the Ukrainian Air Force is, I mean, the entire Ukrainian military, they're definitely showing the will and strength of their people. I don't have this. It's 650s. There's 15 left. I really do want this. I was never really into Russian aircraft as well, but this one looks really cool. It's designed by Dan, and like he has like the camel scheme and then that little symbol, Ghost of Kiev symbol. I think whatever that is, I'm not really sure. I'll get it maybe someday, sooner, hopefully rather than later. And I'm sure they're coming out with more. So here's what I picked up so far from Brickmania's Ukraine benefit. I have the Ukrainian Rifleman, Ukrainian Reaper, Frontline President, and then the meme Saint Javelin, and then obviously the Ukrainian flag. So the Reaper, a meme and or another Ghost of Kiev type of deal, is rumored to be a Ukrainian soldier who killed like 20 Russian soldiers on his own, earning himself the nickname. Now he looks like he does in what the images showcase him to look like. We really don't know who he is and if he's a real thing, but he's utilizing a fast helmet and then the kind of gray utility jacket and or coat that you see a lot of the Ukrainian military and or even the president wearing. He has matching trousers to his helmet and is very minimalistic as far as what he's carrying. I mean, his radio on the left torso, a drop pouch, pistol on his right, what looks to be a medical kit, and he's fully loaded in the front with the Reaper symbol or skull on his left chest of his sapper plate carrier. I should probably get this guy a weapon though. The Frontline President, very minimalistic, wearing a fast helmet, like you see him running around in the combat zone, not really carrying a weapon, doesn't really need a weapon, but a symbol for his people. He's wearing that grayish overalls or coat and track pants. I have no idea what he's wearing, but it always looks to be the same thing and nothing else other than the combat boots. It's very accurate to what you see him wearing in all the media sources. And then the Ukrainian Rifleman, which looks the part. All looks generally similar. A lot of them look militia-like, kind of using different types of things that you'll see them pick up from wherever they can. Some regular military, some not, but he looks to be regular military. Has the basic configurations, also carrying perfect caliber. He has a pouch on the back. I'm not really sure what that is. It could be quite a number of things, but he has a very basic setup. He is wearing that yellow band on his left shoulder to signify that he's part of the Ukrainians. Kind of reminds me of like a real life paintball battle, because like when you go paintball fighting, a lot of times when you're doing, like, especially the amateur ones, you're wearing flags like red or yellow. That's pretty much what the Russian Ukrainians are doing, because their armor and setup is genuinely close to similar. And then we have Saint Javelin, which is a meme created by a company who is donating 100% of their profits in support of the Ukrainian people and all that kind of stuff. You can see him on stjavelin.com. Javelin's done so much for the Ukrainian military and has made a patron saint for it. You can see it's a very simple thing that you would find in the Roman Catholic or any Catholicism type of feel where they do saints and stuff like that, but it's a 3D printed halo that kind of takes this to another level. I mean, the Javelin's cool and all, and it's brick built. Took me a second to kind of figure out how to build it, but it is made up of printed pieces, and it is an all-around cool thing if you were to think about it. All right, so let me know what you guys think. For all you Brickmania fans out there, did you guys end up picking up anything from the Ukrainian benefit? And if for all those who are not and just here to live vicariously, thank you for the support. If you made it with me all the way to the end of this video, thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video. 3 p.m. video. All right, guys. Peace.